Shit, that fucking hair good. What's going on, y'all? GNT Podcast, episode 7. Today I'm bringing on a music artist, a rapper, I believe, and also happens to be with one of the guests I had previously had on. And we got her intake on things. So let's go ahead and let's get his intake on things. You know what I'm saying? Let's ask him these questions. Same questions we asked her. Um, get to know him a little bit, vibe with him, see what he's about. Let it coast. Let the episode coast. You know what I mean? Um, from what I was told, it seems like from what she told me, it seems like he would agree with a lot of the different shit I say. You know, a lot of times, a lot of the homies they agree with what I say because it's factual shit. Um, even a lot of the females I had on here agree with what I say. So like I said, it's factual shit that we're talking about. Especially like I said when it comes to one of my favorite topics when we talk about relationships in 2023. Relationships for the future type of deal, and you know, it's it's just factual shit that y'all need to really look into. Um, what I realize is a lot of people are still trying to figure out how to move and how to go about getting into a relationship in this day and age. But at the same time, you still got people that are using Tinder, going to nightclubs, going into the demon time nightlife, and trying to find that special person, that future special person in their life. And I'm gonna tell you, it's less likely to happen that way. It's very much less likely to happen that way. And you know what? I'm gonna ask this man. I'm gonna see if he agrees with that. To be honest with you, I forgot how him and old girl met, but that's what he's coming out for. We're gonna ask him. We're gonna ask him. We're gonna ask him all those questions. Don't worry about it. Like I can't figure out if that tastes good or if it don't. Type of deal. You know what I mean? And this champagne, by the way, for y'all that are wondering, it's champagne. Um, yeah, just got a bottle for fucking that 4th of July day, and happen to still have some left over. So there's that. There is that. I also kind of wanted to save it for when I do podcasts and stuff like that as well. So why not? Why not do that? But right now, like I said, we're just waiting for him to come on, waiting until he's ready. And yeah, we're just gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really get a lot of dudes up on the podcast. I don't. It just doesn't happen like that because they're not on my FYPs or my fucking explore pages. They're not on there. You know what I mean? So this one of the very few times I get a dude on. And then like I said, it's not because it's a choice. It's just that's how the what do you call it? That's how the algorithm my algorithm is. But at the same time, I've gotten so used to getting other females on, so I'm just kind of used to getting females insights on the shit that I ask type of deal. But hey, shit. Like I said, we're gonna get to know this man. So far, I've only gotten, I think, only two guys. Y'all need to go back and watch. Yeah, I think only two guys in total came on the podcast. So I'm trying to change the numbers. I'm trying to change it up a little bit. We already had a guest call me out for fucking bringing females on mostly. So look, it's not my intention. It's just that's what happens, man. When you have that algorithm on social media, that's all you're technically virtually vibing with. So guess what? It just happens to be that way. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know weirdo shit. But at the same time, a lot of y'all do like getting females' insights on different topics and stuff. Maybe the females don't like it too much. The females that are watching, y'all probably don't like it very much. But at the same time, y'all gotta realize it's real shit. You know, and all the stuff they said about dudes, y'all gotta realize that's real shit. You know what I mean? Like if that's you that are doing the crazy shit, change it up. Same thing with the females, change it up. You know what I mean? Or even if it's something simple like fucking a female walking up to a dude to go flirt, go do that. It doesn't happen very often. Guess what? Y'all have an advantage on that because if you, the more likely If you do it, it's more likely gonna be that the dude's gonna be into that. I'm not gonna lie to you. You've heard that from females as well that have done it. So, and plus, think about it yourself. The guys out there, think about it yourself. If a female, and maybe just not even just your type, just looks good in your opinion, just walks up to you, yeah, you're gonna be into it. And you're like, shit, that's a little different. You know, it's different. It's something different. And people, believe it or not, like random differences. Now I'm not saying bad differences. I'm saying random in general, just random differences. People get surprised by that shit, and they like that. Most people like that surprise, random shit. So, with that being said, like I said, we're just waiting for our old boy to come on. But yeah, I don't think she cares if I name drop. I'm gonna go ahead and name drop. Okay, this is the only time I will ever name drop, and it's not obviously not in a bad way. Homie that's coming on is the girl Lex, the female Lex I had on before. That's her man. So like I said, we got her insight on things. So let's see what he has to say about the topics we ask. Because maybe there's a little bit of differences, and maybe there's not type of deal. You know. Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir. But yeah, man, we just waiting. We're just waiting. I wouldn't mind getting more rappers on here, more music artists and stuff like that. I had a DJ on, so I wouldn't mind it for real, for real. I wouldn't mind it. Louis Vuitton, I'm gonna walk through the right in the kitchen with a chicken. I don't know if y'all heard that Mexican OT song. That shit was fire, in my opinion. Y'all might not like it as much, but I fuck with it. I didn't get a chance to check out Homeboy's music either. I might have to check it out. I probably should have for this podcast. Might have given me more questions to ask and more shit to talk about. But y'all know me. I already know a lot to talk about. I just keep talking. But it would have given me more. More is good. But yeah, the first rapper slash music artist we're getting on today. So I fuck with it. I fuck with it, y'all. I fuck with it. Let me just make sure you got the message right quick. All right, you said 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So yeah, right now we're just waiting. So if it gets a little quiet, don't mind it, y'all. We're just waiting for him to join. Like I said, this is the virtual podcast type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me. Bear with me. Yo, what up?
Yo,
Oh, let me see that. So I can get that volume up. There we go. Oh yeah.
you can
Go
hear me?
ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Introduce yourself, bro.
ATM Bird from Aurora. Shit.
Aurora,
Since
Aurora, Colorado.
oh no, Aurora, Illinois.
Aurora, Illinois. Okay. You've been in Chicago or not Chicago, Illinois your whole life.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah.
up. So what is it that you do, man?
Oh man, I do a lot of stuff. Nah, just playing. Uh, I make music. I just got into the engineering to where like, feel me, I'm engineering my own music. I'm doing my
Yeah.
whole mixtape by myself. I had a few people come over. I recorded them. Um, I do sport. I play basketball, go to the gym, and just work.
Oh
Just
yeah.
work. I really trying to I was thinking about learning how to play piano. I kinda wanna play piano.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit's hard. I just be fucking. You know what I mean? That shit hard as hell.
Yeah.
But as
Yeah.
far as far, oh my fault.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, I was gonna
I
say as
know
far
it
as the
is
music.
because my fault. Go ahead, you go.
I was gonna say, as far as the music, right? Are you like producing? Or are you like making the music? Like you were, hitting on
Now
the
I'm
track.
only making it, producing kind of like making the beat and stuff. I don't make the beat at all. I just kind of get a beat off YouTube or get a beat from one of my homies or whatever the case may be. Put it on
Okay.
my put it on my software, and then I just rap. I got the microphone, the plugins, everything like that. So I may play
Okay.
with the beat a little bit, like turn it down, turn it up, but I don't know how to do all that.
All the fancy shit. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's cool. I figure rapper because I saw the microphone on your shit. So I was like, he's
yeah.
definitely into that music for sure. How many songs you put out there?
Um, I'm not sure. I have to look, but it ain't no less than like 15, but it's no more than like 30. So
Okay.
somewhere up in there, you feel me? I got a whole bunch of unreleased, and the only reason I haven't been releasing is because I got like a different mindset with it. So
Yeah.
at first I was just like, you find a beat, you rap on it, and you drop it. It's like, nah, you gotta do that. Plus, once you drop it, you gotta have the promotion behind it. You gotta drop it in a certain order at a certain time.
Yeah.
Like all that shit. So pay
Yeah.
for the production behind it. Do little, even if you don't want to do like a official music video with it, you can do like little TikTok 30-second videos, 40-second videos, stuff like that to
Yeah.
just
I've
to
seen a lot of
promote.
people. I've seen a lot of people doing that instead of making like a long type of music video and stuff that go with the song.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah.
up. Though.
That's better now because like I get on TikTok or fucking Instagram Reels. My bad. I don't know if we can curse on her. I get on TikTok
Yeah, it's
or
under the explicit category. You say what you want to
okay,
say.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'll be on like TikTok or Instagram. You barely catch me on YouTube looking at a full 2-3 minute video. I just need 45 seconds to a minute, and I'm good.
Hell yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, a lot of people. There's some people that be making them 3 minute music videos, getting all fancy with it and shit like that. But I feel like you gotta have a lot of money to really get it set up like that.
Yeah, if you want to be consistent, yeah, like my cameraman will charge like 250 to 300. So if I want to do 3-4 videos a month, that's a lot of money, and that's not even paying for the freaking studio time.
Yeah,
So if you want to be consistent, it'll be super expensive, super
yeah,
expensive.
actually, yeah, it's crazy. It's not even that, but like, say if you want to get like backup dancers in there, like a lot of rappers, they get females up in
Yeah,
there. Like I feel like that too is a lot of money.
yeah, yeah, for sure. You paying for everything, then you probably need somewhere to shoot it at, and they're gonna charge you about an hour.
Yeah,
Then you probably want to get fresh for the video, so you're gonna buy a new outfit. It's like, man,
yeah.
that shit
That
expensive,
down
bro.
that down payment gonna be a little while for sure.
Yeah, that's why I decided to get my own studio though. I kind of want to get like a whole group of people where we all working together. So it's like we get like a group of like 5 people,
Okay.
and then like one of them the cameraman, one of them maybe like two of them do like the actual music production and stuff like that because you need different brains and ears and stuff like that for that. So
Yeah.
it's like, but as long as everybody working together, you really y'all ain't got to charge each other. Like, all right, this the cameraman. I can go to his house to record the music. I can do this with him, and all the money gonna come back to that group. That's what I want to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. And then come payday, you can split amongst each other type of deal. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
smart way to go about it for sure, for sure. What
yeah.
got you into doing music and stuff like that?
I used to be. I always had like a feel for music, but I wasn't really sure about it till like 2018, I would say. But
Okay.
then I still had that like that shyness and that unsureness where it was like I want to do it, but am I gonna actually drop something? So I was going to a studio making songs and never dropped nothing for like a whole year and a half. And then I was
Okay.
like, I'm wasting my money, I'm wasting my time, so I might as well start dropping music. And 2021, that was my first. I dropped my first song. It was called "Hate It." My first video. I had a lot of support. It
Oh
was
yeah.
cool. Like I like it.
Oh yeah. Did you get a good amount of revenue from it? Good amount of money from it?
Nah, not really. Like I ain't really do it the right way. So I had to. That's why now it's like I know how to do the stuff. Like I
Yeah.
ain't even know that you can get paid like 3 different ways from your music until like 4 months ago. So I just
Yeah.
been working on all of that.
Yeah, that's how it was when I started podcast. I didn't know exactly how to get paid from it, and then once I started
Yeah,
getting with the right platforms to post it on, that's what really helped me out as well. So
yeah. I
I
be
don't know if it's
gaming too. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say I don't know if it's the same with music, where like if you post to certain platforms, you get paid more than a different platform type of deal.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's how it is. I be gaming too, and I just heard about like this one app or something, this one streaming thing. I forgot the name of it. I got to go on my phone and look, but it say you can get paid up to like 18 an hour.
I
You
think
don't even need you don't even need like a bunch of viewers. You can have like 5 people in there. They said, shit.
you might be talking about is it Twitch maybe? Are you talking about?
Now Twitch, you need people up in there to get paid from Twitch. It's this one
Um,
they say it's like a little side job. Like you literally get paid just to play the game. And you got to talk though. You got to like communicate with the people. But other than that, you don't need no camera, nothing like that. You can just stream and get paid.
shit.
So if that's true, I'm gonna hop on that for sure.
Hell yeah, 18 an hour, especially if it's like barely anybody watching, like for your first ever stream, like that's a
Yeah,
steal. That's a steal.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. So I had your is it your girlfriend or your wife?
My girlfriend,
Girlfriend. Okay,
soon
yeah.
soon soon to be white, but she don't know.
Hell yeah, fuck with it. I'm in the same boat. That's my fiance. I'm just finding that right time to get everything set up. But I had her on, and I was asking her about relationships, how she feels about like everybody's relationships going on in the future, if it's ever gonna work out or if shit's gonna still go downhill for everybody. What do you think
Yeah,
on that?
honestly, I think it's kind of getting better. I'll be looking at I talk to a lot of people and I look at a lot of videos, not
Mm,
specifically about relationships, but for some reason I see them a lot, and it seems like the communication is just starting to get better. Like I don't know. I mean, that's just from my experience and people I talk to and what I see. I feel
yeah,
like I feel like it's getting better because at first it was like my parents' generation. I feel like they're more like, yeah, when you get married, this and that, don't get married because once you get married, this ain't gonna happen no more. That ain't gonna happen no more. And that's
yeah,
like I always thought to myself like it's either I'm not getting married or I'm gonna get married, and it's just not gonna be like that. Cause
yeah, exactly.
what what would be the point of like being in like a box almost, you know? And
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people agree with that.
absolutely. So you're actually the first person to say it's getting better.
Hmm.
Which I believe it's good for some people. Obviously, me and you have relationships. Other people have relationships. It's working out for all of us. But I feel like for the majority, especially people my age, it's not really working because they're finding themselves in what's called a situationship. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that's a real fucking thing. Like you either with the person or you're not type of deal. And I feel like with that, they don't really communicate as well. So I feel like that's why they find themselves in that situation.
Yeah. How old are you again?
21.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't. e, I don't know. I feel like those are kind of like people who don't really want a relationship yet. They just kind of out here. Because I was like that too. But now that I think about it, like now that I'm actually in a real relationship, it's like
Yeah.
I was just kind of. I didn't even know what I was talking about. Like I was just dating a girl. I had no real connection to her. I had no household there. I was living by myself or with my parents. And I'm speaking for myself at the age of like 18, 19.
Yeah.
I have no real connection with nobody. I'm just saying you my girlfriend. We're going out on dates and stuff. But once you get in a household or have a kid together, I think the mindset will change a little bit. You know
Oh yeah.
that
That's
that's
for
what
sure.
that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I can tell you, me coming from a Latin household, I was forced out the house at 18. I had to, get jumping on shit at like early like that. Like there was no
Yeah,
staying, it was
yeah,
you out in the world now type of deal.
yeah,
And from that experience, I feel like it helped me grow up a lot, and that's why
for sure.
I kind of treat relationships and treat meeting people a little differently than most people my age. But at the same time, it's like I said, it all goes back to communication. I just feel like
Yeah,
the way people my age and even a little bit younger or older, they can't communicate as well as some people can. If that makes sense.
yeah. I think if you really want to be with a person, you'll learn to communicate because I'm talking about I grew up with two older brothers, and they was always like, "Where your girls at? Where your girls at?" And I'm thinking I'm supposed to have a bunch of girls, you know, like
Yeah, yeah,
I got this
yeah,
girl, that girl, that girl. You know, that's when I was younger though. And then as I got older, I was like, I mean, I was still thinking the same, you know, but when I found somebody I like, which is who I'm with now, is like I learned to communicate. It was hard though, you know. It wasn't just like she'd tell me something, I'd do it. You know, it was kind of
yeah,
like
yeah,
I still had my ways too, where it's like I ain't doing that. Like, but then like
yeah,
for me, it's like I know when somebody tell me something. Like I had to learn this from myself. Cause like
yeah,
somebody tell me something, and I'll be like, I'll take like a minute to think about it. Like, nah, that don't sound right. And then I wouldn't listen. And then some time later, I'll start to see what they were saying 6 months ago, and I'll be like, okay. So like now, when somebody tell me something, it's not even like I don't even think about it too hard. I just listen to it, and then I say, okay, like let me try my best to just give it some time and try my best because I know I was making that mistake of like judging it too fast and making the wrong judgment, saying like, no, I ain't gonna do that, or like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I
yeah.
end up wrong. So like now I just kind of take my time with it, you know, listen to people.
Absolutely. Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like that's exactly what a lot of people got to do. You
yeah,
know, not even so much as just talking, but listening as well. You know,
yeah, yeah.
and I feel
That's
like
important. That's very important too. Like listening, like a lot of people they'll talk and then they'll get a response and then they respond with something totally different. I'm like, damn, did you did you
like
even
they
hear
like
me,
they
bro?
trying to like they trying to argue and have those types of issues and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And I can say I can honestly say I ain't never been the type to want to argue with nobody. Like I never wanted to argue.
Yeah,
So
no. Like it happens when it happens, but yeah, I'm not looking forward to that shit. Like,
yeah, I ain't looking into it. Yeah.
yeah, I don't got the mental capacity to just keep that shit going like that. Like,
Yeah. Where you from?
I'm originally from Colorado. I spent majority of my high school time on the East Coast, like about 30 minutes from Baltimore, and then now I'm in Texas. You know, doing my thing out here.
Oh, okay, you be moving around.
Yeah, I've been all kinds of places. I like traveling, so I spent a good year in Korea. I spent a good week vacation in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico was probably my favorite spot. You know,
You said Korea?
yeah, I was there for a year.
Okay. How was it out there?
Well, me being single when I was out there was was a little too lit. You know, I was going to clubs a lot out there, and back then, obviously, I was new to drinking because the drinking age out there is different. So I was getting used to
Yeah,
mixing all kinds of shit. Just like I said, just going out to get lit, and eventually, kind of got tired of it. You know, because it was like I was every Sunday I was just feeling shitty. So I felt like I had to turn that around.
yeah, yeah. That's how I'm
Like,
feeling right now a little bit. Like I've been missing my days at the gym, eating whatever. I've been mad. I've been mad at myself. Like damn, I don't even feel right. I feel heavy, you know. But
honestly, like I feel like it's good that I got the party type shit out of my system. That way, I'm not doing it too much to where it's affecting. Because I feel like there's a lot of people out there that still party and still don't realize like it's just not gonna do nothing for you. Like it's good to have fun while you're young, but you keep on doing that shit, it's not gonna do nothing for you.
yeah, yeah, that's real true right there. Cause like even for my birthdays and stuff, like it's cool to go to a club, grab a section or whatever. But I'd much rather take a vacation. Like take me to another
Yeah,
a cruise or something, or a fucking resort, something like that. I'd be cool with that.
yeah. Or even if you don't even want to do all that, just a group session at a fucking hookah lounge. Like I'll be chilling with that too, honestly.
Yeah. It's the people you around. Like I can
Yeah,
be around like three people for my birthday, and if it's the people I really want around, that shit gonna be fun as hell. We can
yeah,
really just
yeah.
be doing nothing, but it'll be fun. So
Yeah, like my 21st, I just went with four of my homies, went to a bar, and we were chilling from there. Started a good night. So you're
yeah,
absolutely right. It's about the people you're around. It's not the quantity or where you're at. It's who you with. I felt that for sure.
yeah, yeah.
I felt that. But yeah, so you're the first person to say that is kind of getting on the rise there. Do you feel like social media is kind of keeping it from rising, or do you feel like that's somewhat helping them?
So I'm gonna separate one of the social medias out. Okay, so social media itself is definitely messing it up. right?
Yeah,
But but then for some reason, TikTok to me is more informational. I mean, they still got TikTok that like you see it's social media at the end of the day, but for
yeah,
the most part, like on my feed, man, it's like a lot of information. Like, and it's about relationships. It can be about how to make money. It can be about how to fix
yeah.
cars. It's a lot of information on my For You page. So, um, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that. Yeah, nah, that ain't for relationships for real.
Snapchat definitely. Yeah,
Yeah, Snapchat. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Snapchat is not even like what it's used for, like what it used to be used for anymore. That shit's like
yeah,
people using that to sell, you know what? So,
bro. Yeah, that shit.
but the other
If
thing
y'all,
is like let's say you're really taking off with your music. You're really taking off, and you're still with the same person. You guys are married, doing all. You guys are already like established like that.
yeah,
But let's say the more you get up there, I feel like that's also the more drama that can cause too. Because people, you gonna have haters no matter what. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You're always gonna have haters, and they can always start some drama, start some shit. You know. So I
I
feel like
think
when
for
you get up
me,
there, it can get harder.
yeah, I feel like for me, it's like from day one, I kind of always told my girl like what it was overall. Now
Yeah.
I may not, I don't know, I may like sugarcoat it a little bit, but you can kind of tell that what I'm saying is like I mean it, I'm for real about it. And then on top of that, it's like I always thought it was important to know your partner before you even get married. So
Oh yeah.
I understand like getting married and then people growing apart and stuff. That's how divorces happen, stuff like that. But I feel
Yeah.
like for me overall, I'm gonna remain sort of the same. I ain't gonna be the exact same, but I'm gonna be like I feel I don't know. I feel like when I'm growing, it's like I don't see the negative, you know. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of that'll be kind of backwards for you to in 10 years you like saying some immature stuff or trying to do some immature stuff. Like you should just grow, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know, growing apart that's one thing, but then like the fame comes stuff like that, and then you just start acting like a kid again. It's kind of backwards, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like all in all, it's just how you manage it too. Like if you just kind of don't pay attention to any of like the hate and all that shit, I think. But if you manage that good, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Same thing
cause
for the significant other. If she sees it and she doesn't pay no mind to it, then it's gonna be it's
yeah,
gonna be good.
yeah, cause obviously like getting getting more fame and stuff like that, like you gonna have 10 times the amount of females saying you cute or blah blah blah, this that, sliding in your DM, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But you just
And
gotta know how to handle that.
unfortunately, I can tell you, unfortunately, that happens to me, and that makes my significant other jealous. But at the same time, that fucks up my algorithm. So, my algorithm is not about money or cars. It's fucking different females, and I'm like, well, I don't know how to
Yeah,
fix that.
yeah. Dang, for real?
Yeah,
What you
it
talking about?
messed
Like
up
on
my.
TikTok or what? Or like on everything?
On both TikTok and Instagram. Facebook, I'm not really like on like that. That's mainly like for family type of deal. But
Yeah,
Instagram and TikTok, like my algorithm's all fucked up because of that.
yeah, yeah.
So
I see it too, but I see more of the important stuff. I don't know. I see it all.
I don't know. Maybe I just gotta out like look up that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Out like look up more money methods, business type shit, and maybe that'll counter it. I don't fucking know. I don't really know.
Yeah, I think it depends on like what you share, what people share to you, stuff. I don't know what. I don't really know how it works, but
I don't know. Yeah, because people don't really like share like female shit with me either. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's a little crazy, but
yeah.
I don't know.
How you
I feel like you said what
my
now?
fault. How you? So you said I forgot. Remind me. You said you feel like what about the relationships? Is it getting better or
So me, like from my point of view and from the people my age, like around my age, I feel like it's going down. Like it's dipping
down?
lower. The
Yeah,
more that technology comes out and the more social media apps come out, more dating apps type of deal, I feel like that makes it a little more like more toxic. I guess you could say. Not so much of like the original shit, like where you're face to face type of deal and taking your significant other on a date. It's more of just your fucking dating, you know?
Okay. Maybe I ain't gonna say misunderstood, but I'm gonna look at the question in a different like point of view. So my response was based on when two people are together already instead of like just forming a relationship from scratch. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
saying
yeah,
like
yeah.
forming it from scratch, that's all the way that's all the way fucked up. Like it's way harder. But if they already together, I feel like people being together now is like in my opinion, I feel like people together now is probably better than how it was. Cause
Okay.
I don't know, I
Yeah.
feel like how it was, the stories I hear, I'd be like, damn, y'all was together, like y'all still married and shit. But what happened within that marriage is fucked up. Y'all would have been better off single, you
Yeah.
know?
I mean,
So
I could agree with that. If they already have their relationship established, then I mean, yeah, it's most likely gonna keep carrying. At the same time, I still see like later on someone, whether it's one of the two that are cheating type of deal, like that shit
yeah,
still happens
yeah,
more often than not type of deal. So,
yeah, for sure.
but establishing, yeah, that is all the way fucked up. Like social
Yeah.
media, technology, all that shit got it all fucked up.
What's
And
crazy is, oh my fault, I thought you was done.
no, no, go ahead, go ahead.
What's crazy is like it's kind of bad that people do that more. So it's like they may cheat more, but then I feel like it's kind of so normalized now that
Yeah,
when it does happen, it can be talked about and worked out better than because before I feel like it'll just happen. Either they're gonna break up or the person gonna get mad or they're gonna get back at that person. It's just gonna be back and forth, right? Like
yeah,
today I feel like it's so much more normal that it's like I don't want you doing this. I don't want to do this. It just happened. Let's figure out how we can help it to not happen again.
yeah.
Type shit. So I don't know. I feel like if you can get past that, it'll be good. We'll be
But
good.
what's funny is like those people that break it off because of the cheating, like they always find themselves wanting to get back together with that same person. Have you noticed that? Like they
Yeah,
always want to get back to that same person, and even with the thought of possibly reliving that moment, like they still want to get back to that person. Why do you think that is?
yeah. Shit, I don't know, bro. Like I can't tell you. I can't. I can't tell you because like when it come down to that, people different. Like some people deal with that. Some people in a relationship and they know they getting cheated on. They complain about it. Like so they boyfriend come home and they like, I know you was out cheating, and the guy
Yeah,
like, I
yeah,
wasn't, but like knowing that he was, and he gonna go out 2 weeks later and do the same thing, and all they gonna do is complain, and they gonna stay
yeah,
with him though. They still want to marry him. They ain't even like taking steps to fix it. It's just like complaining and him doing it, and it's a cycle. Versus other people where it's like, I love you, I want to be with you. You cheated on me, and I can't be with you simply because you cheated. And it's
yeah,
like, I don't know, people different. So I can't really answer that question straight up because, like I said, I talk to a lot of people and I get the different answers from everybody. So honestly, I don't know. Like that's
yeah.
my answer. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it could be different depending on who you're talking to, type of deal. But from like I'm telling you, like from my point of view, like from what I've seen, it's not looking so good for our future at least, and for the next
Yeah,
generations to come up, it's not looking so hot. But
yeah,
I can honestly say that like back in my parents' generation, like in the '90s and even the '80s, like it seemed like relationships back then were so much more like authentic, like so much more real, if that makes
yeah.
sense.
I agree with that. I agree with that for a lot of different reasons. It's like, first of all, people in general, like, and I'm guilty of this too. Like, if I'm in the Walmart line, I'm sitting there with my phone out, like scrolling and shit. Like, it
Yeah,
used to be like no phone, so you had to like, you ain't have to talk to nobody, but it was just like,
like you
like
had to scope
people,
around.
yeah, like now it's like it's kind of awkward almost without my phone. Like, and I'm not even an awkward person, so I
Oh
don't
yeah.
know. It's
I mean, we all do. We all even like walk the streets with our phone. You know what I'm saying? With our phone out.
yeah,
That's just the
yeah,
new norm of today type of deal. So
yeah.
no
So as
one's really
far
like
as like,
looking. Yeah, no
so as
one's
far
really
as it
looking.
is,
Yeah, like no one's really looking about trying to meet new people type of deal. Like I've met people that say they hate meeting people.
yeah. but they be the nicest people. It seemed like.
Yeah,
So in my experience, they be like, I don't really like talking to people. I'm like, you seem nice though. Now maybe they going home like this stupid ass. I don't know, but from the outside, I'd be like, you kind of nice. So
yeah. Like they
yeah,
still conversating with me type of deal. So I mean,
yeah,
I think maybe it's like they're not. Maybe they don't hate it. They just feel more shy than other people, but don't
yeah,
see it as shy. I guess you could say. I don't really know, but I just
yeah.
know they're
They
probably not as comfortable as talking to people as other people are. Type of deal.
yeah. Cause I used to be super shy. I used to be like, I'm still kind of quiet, I guess. So I was quiet and shy, which is a bad combination. Because some
Yeah,
people are shy but they not quiet. Some people quiet and they not shy. I was both. So it was like for me to be both, I ain't never say I hated meeting people. It was just
yeah,
like I can meet you, I can talk to you, but I don't want to, but I don't hate it. It's like
yeah. I
yeah,
felt that. I feel like I'm more like in the middle. Like it depends on what situation I'm in, where I'm at, what
yeah,
people I'm around. If I'm gonna be quiet or if I'm gonna be talkative type of deal.
yeah. For
I was
sure.
always like,
My girl be telling me like when it's people I know who I'm comfortable with, like she said, I talk a lot. But then like
mm.
I get around certain people and it's like he's super quiet.
Like one word answer type of deal.
Yeah, for sure. They
Felt
ask me
that.
like, "How was your day?" I'll be like, "Good. What you do?"
Yeah.
Nothing.
So for the advice of people watching, the people listening that want to find that significant other, like what would you say your advice is? With how you found your significant other and how that's working good for you. Like what would be your advice for them?
um, I would just say I really gotta think about this one because I ain't never thought about nothing like this. But I would just say don't force it. Like you'll kind of know when it's going. You ain't gonna know when it's gonna happen, but when it happened, like just kind of just ride it out. Because if you going looking and you forcing it, it probably
Yeah,
ain't gonna work. And then if it's coming to you and the opportunity is there, and you just like nah nah nah, you might missed out. You might have just missed out. So it's like kind of I don't know, balance it out. Like go and look, but don't look too hard. You know,
okay, that
that's
makes sense.
how I put it. Like yeah, because it's like where would you really find a girl at? Like, where would you go and find a girl? Like, 9 times out of 10, if you in Walmart, you trying to, go shopping real quick. You ain't going there to look for no girl. But if you go into a bar, you looking for a girl, but that might be a bad place to go and look for a girl. You can probably go and get like a hookup or something. But
Yeah.
if you want like a relationship, that's probably a bad place. So it's kind of hard to really think about where you can find that at. And then, like, if you on an app or something like Tinder or something, it's all just kind of iffy, you know?
Well, Tinder in general, that shit straight up for hookups. Like, I can't tell you
Yeah,
like whenever I use that shit, I ever like had a legit date. You know what I'm saying? It's always been
yeah,
like a meet up, let's do this, and then
yeah,
possibly never talk again type of deal. Like that's
yeah,
all Tinder is nowadays. You know?
yeah. It's messed up too, cause see, off of what you're saying, it's kind of like a guy might be on Tinder thinking that all girls on there is like for hookups, which I can't
Yeah.
blame him, cause that's what I would think too. That's what I do think, but it might be a girl on there that's actually cool, and good, and then like going on Tinder, you just thinking like hookup, 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 but she actually might
Yeah.
be, she
Yeah.
actually might be the one. So you might miss out on that opportunity because you know. So
Yeah.
it's just hard. I don't know,
Yeah. Well, it's hard to like be able to read that and be able to see it type of deal too.
especially
Because they
nowadays.
might put some stupid ass shit in their bio, but they might be wanting to actually find a relationship.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and like
it's.
I got I got a I got a question for you. So do you think the past matter?
You think that what
Do you think the past matter?
the past?
So yeah, so when you with your partner and you ask your partner about their past, you think that matter?
Oh, I know what you mean. I don't really think it does. Like I feel like whatever situation they gone through, whether it was like hookups or whatever it was in the past. I feel like it was all just a learning experience in general. I
Uh-huh.
could say that for myself at least, and from past relationships too. Like it's all a learning experience type of deal. So I'm not gonna hold it against them that they did this and that type of deal. I don't think it really do matter. You know,
Okay, okay.
I think like I said, it's all a learning experience from people. They could have had a good amount of bodies. But
Uh-huh.
we all learn from that. We all learn from those types of mistakes, and we become better people because of it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like from that, people learn like who to fuck with and who not to fuck with type of deal.
Yeah, yeah.
So, do you think it matters?
Me personally, yeah, it matter a little bit. It
A little
matter.
bit. Like what exactly
Yeah.
about the past does matter?
Um, I don't want to only put it on like the body count because it's more than that. I just don't know the exact word for it. I don't know if I'm looking for like yeah, I don't know the exact word, but I guess it's like the way they are, the way they were. It's
Okay.
like I'm trying to think of an example that's like realistic.
Like if they used to be in the streets pretty often back then, and they kind of changed.
See, that wouldn't matter to me because like that's like that happens a lot. When people
Yeah.
growing up, they hit like that certain age where they can finally get out, and then they some people just got to get it out of them.
Yeah.
Like some people hit 20, they grew up in like strict households. They parents never let them go out. So as soon as they can, they out all the time. And then once they get that out of them, then they chilling. So I wouldn't hold that against them. But
Okay.
body count to me is just kind of like, that's sort of different because it's like I don't know, like like if if you come across two girls who got the same personality, like they similar people, and then this one tell me, well, I've been with 30 dudes, and then this one say I've been with five. It's like, am I gonna say I'm gonna get with the
Okay. Yeah. You
one
you
that
speaking
got
real shit
30?
when you say that. Yeah.
Like why? I might as well get with this one if y'all similar. If you got
Yeah.
legs,
Well, it's funny though, like, cause I'm with you on that. Like, I would obviously pick the one with the five, but a lot of people will say the 30 because of the experience. Maybe she can give you a different experience that the one with five bodies doesn't
yeah,
doesn't offer type of deal. I mean, I guess it all
yeah,
depends on how you look at it, but
yeah,
honestly, I'm with you. I'm gonna pick the one with five because maybe I want to give that different experience. You know what I mean? Maybe I want to be the
yeah,
difference that
yeah,
I don't want to give to the one that had 30 type of deal. Maybe she already
yeah,
had that experience.
yeah. I can't blame certain people for that either, cause like I can't like if me and you talking right now. If you would have said you going with the one with 30, I can't blame you at all. Simply because like for me, I like to do everything from like with my partner.
Yeah,
It's kind of like getting a dog. Like I rather get a baby dog so I can train it the way I want it to be trained around my family. When other people they just want a dog already trained. You know.
yeah,
And I'm not trying to compare girls to dogs. I'm just saying like yeah, that's just an example of like you get with a girl, she already got this experience. Some guys like I ain't got time to be teaching all that, doing all that. I want it right now. Like, but
yeah.
me, I would take my time and rather teach than just want it so fast.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that 100%.
Yeah,
That's why I would pick the one with five too. You know,
yeah, yeah. I'd rather
mainly
go
also
ahead and
because
get that experience with.
ooh, oh, I think you froze. Shit. Oh shit. Oh man, I think my man froze. Fuck. Man, we hitting that 45-minute mark anyway. Fuck. Anyways, that about wraps it up. That was a good session, honestly. Hold up. Oh shit. There we
Yo,
go. Yeah, I think you froze for a little bit.
yeah, I just refreshed my browser. I was like, yo, what happened?
Yeah, I forgot what I was about to say, but fuck. Um, oh yeah, so a lot of times too, the one that has the more body count is also more likely to cheat from a lot of people's perspective too. So
Hmm.
that's also why a lot of people would possibly pick the one with 5 versus 30 because maybe she's less likely to cheat.
Hmm.
I guess you could look at it that way too. Maybe.
You can, but it's like this what I mean by this is just hard in general because it's like the one with five may want to experience more. And then
Yeah.
the one with 30 may already be through her experience. You can get the one with 30 and she like, I'm done. I want to settle down. I'm with you. And then the one with
Yeah.
five is kind of like, I'm with you, but I ain't get my whole experience out yet. So it's still just kind of like, and what you said is very true. The one with 30 is obviously most likely to cheat.
Yeah.
But then you can come across that certain one that that can be wrong, you know?
Feels like
So
there might be more out there for her type of deal.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's why like all in all it's a hit or miss when it comes to that. Like you
yeah,
really never know until you go and fill that out for yourself type of deal.
yeah. I think the most important thing is this, like, long as you know yourself, long as you like, I feel like what you put out is what you're gonna get. So if you keeping it real with yourself, you keeping it real with the girl, you can still get it done bogus. Like they can still do you bogus, but as long as you know, like what you
Yeah.
did was right, it wouldn't even be as bad because you gonna know that she missed out on you, you know, versus
Yeah.
the other way around. Like if you keeping it real, you like, hey, look, I done lived my life. I'm ready to settle down, and then ask her if she ain't mature enough to say nah. You know, she lying to you, and then
Then you know.
eventually cheat on you. It's kind of like shit. That ain't my
Yeah.
fault. You know.
Yeah. Then you know to dip out and look somewhere else type of deal. Which
Yeah.
like I agree with that. That's ultimately important is knowing for both parties to know exactly what they want. And I
Hmm.
also feel like that's a problem with my generation as well, is they don't exactly know what they want. So again, they find themselves in these situationships and they don't even know if they want to be with that person or not.
Yeah.
So
I I think they should say that though. Like you get in a relationship and you like, I want to be with you. I want to be with you. That's how you feel for the moment, which is true. You
mm,
can't blame nobody for saying that. But the moment you feel like you want to do something else, you should bring that up to your partner or let them know, or even try to bypass it because it might just be a thought or like a feeling that's gonna go away. But if it's
yeah,
not going away, if it's consistent, you gotta let your partner know.
that
Cause
is
you
true.
never know. Your partner might say, "Shit, all right, go ahead." Like go ahead. Or we can do it together. You never know what the partner might say. But if
To
you
do
just
it
going behind their
together.
back, yeah. If you going behind their back completely, it's just kind of like, damn. Like you at least could have let me know, so I would have. We ain't gotta waste time. That your partner might be feeling the same way. They might be like, damn, I want something else too, and y'all can still be
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. That's the other crazy thing is like people swap. And I thought that shit was weird. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll never fully understand that. Like why people
Yeah,
swap.
yeah. I just seen something about what's that dude name who do the podcast? Adam.
Adam 22. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. That was crazy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. Cause
Yeah,
I watched No Jumper and all them too. Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy. Me personally, I'm gonna speak for me. I can't do it, bro. Like, with a girl I really love and want to be with, nah, that ain't happening.
Just the
Just me,
thought of like yeah, like just the thought of them being with another motherfucker, like that's just nah.
yeah, yeah, like, bro, I don't know. Yeah, nah, that's crazy right
I,
there.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Even if like I said, even if I got the female as well, like I still couldn't even do it with the female because it's like that's I'm not supposed to do this type of deal. You know.
Yeah, I was
Ultimately,
with
like
I was one time I was hanging out with my uncle and we was watching this one movie. It was about this guy. He was poor and he had this wife he really loved, and then some rich guy was like, "Hey, let me take your wife." I forgot how much he said. I think he said like 1 million. He was like, "One night she gonna be safe, all that, you know." And he was real poor, so that's a hard situation for him. You know, like it's
yeah,
different if you like already established. You got what's going on. You kind of like nah. But this man was poor. Like he was poor,
Yeah,
and he let her go, and it was like it was so hard on him. That's a crazy movie, bro. You should. I don't know if you ever seen it or not, but you should watch that. It's pretty good though. I understand why he did it, but yeah,
yeah.
nah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to check it out because
It's
I
kind
feel
of
like
older.
I feel like I know what movie you're talking about, but at the same time, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's older, kind of probably like 2000 or 1998 or something like that. I don't know.
Oh damn. But do you feel like that's also another issue, like money? Like, let's say a rich dude like wants to he's driving a nice car or whatever, like those gold digger videos you see. Do you feel like that's like a legit problem as far as how
Ye-
people communicate and shit?
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of. I mean, I don't know who is influencing the girls to think like that.
The
I don't know if it's
Kardashians,
like, yeah, I was about to say I don't know if it's celebrities. I don't know who it
Saweetie,
is, but
all these female rappers.
yeah. And then like even for the NBA players, like they get with a girl, have a kid. Now they paying $300,000 a month in child support. First of all,
Ain't Tyler Hero doing that shit?
yeah, somebody just got out of that though. I think it was my guy from the Warriors, but was it PJ Tucker? Am I thinking of the right person?
Might have
I don't
been,
know.
might have been.
And, yeah, I don't know, but either way, it's like the girls they get with a guy. They see he got a bag. They play their role too. Like they'll
Yeah,
be with you like let's have a baby. Soon as the baby come, divorce, and even if they didn't get married, it's just like all right, you paying me 70K in child. Like why do a child need that much money? First of all, I
yeah.
understand the more money you make, the more you're gonna have to get a child, but it gotta be a limit to that shit.
There's
It
gotta
has
be.
to be a limit.
There's gotta be. Cause to be honest, there are a lot of dudes, especially celebrity, like famous dudes that got fucked over because of that. You
Yeah,
know, having these baby mamas and shit. Like
yeah, that'd be
it's
crazy.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah, that's a messed up situation to be in.
Yeah, I would never want to be in that situation at all. Especially like, cause you never know. Especially like as an NBA player, you know, you have a lot of options to choose from. For one, because again, you up there, you making money, you're doing your thing, but you don't know. I feel like it's harder for you to pick that right one because again, you have more options. And
Yeah,
being up there, you don't really think like that. You don't really look at it like that. You're like, okay, she looks good, so let me see what I could work with.
yeah,
And I feel like that's a problem for sure.
yeah. What you drinking on? Is that water?
Champagne.
I see the color of it, but I couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah,
Like a
champagne. Yeah.
okay, what kind of champagne is it?
I gotta look at the bottle.
Okay,
I gotta look at the bottle. Yeah, but it's champagne. I'm still trying to finish. So
okay. I like that. You yeah, you gotta finish champagne or it's gonna like all the frizziness gonna go away, right?
yeah, yeah. So you gotta drink it up as much as you can. Type of deal. As bad as it sounds, like you actually have to.
Yeah, I mean, if you got somebody with you drinking it, it ain't that bad. But I can drink like a whole bottle of Bel Air. It,
Hey,
I
that's different.
mean, it gets you drunk. Now, that's the thing about it though. Like, it depends on the timing. So, like, if I'm about to like go in the crib at 10, I wouldn't start drinking it at 9. I'll start drinking it at like 8:30. You know, because by the time it hit like 9:20, I'm done with the bottle, and then by the time it hit like 10, it's already like the feeling almost gone. You know,
So
because
you be
the feeling go away fast.
so you be pre-game in the pre-game.
I don't want to make it sound bad. Nah, I don't do that. I almost say yeah, nah, I don't do that. So like, let's say for the fourth, right?
Yeah,
You know, obviously I was with family and stuff like that. So I was here at the house and I was making me some food and stuff, you know, to take to my family. So I
yeah.
started drinking, knowing that I'm about to go there and drink. If that makes sense, that's something that I do.
The first time I did that, I got a little too what do you call it? Too tipsy. We went to an Italian restaurant, had more drinks and shit, and by that time I was like, I'm about to go pass out. Like I'm about to go sleep.
Yeah.
Ready to go
Depending on what
sleep.
you drink too. It's like
Yeah.
champagne make me tired, wine make me tired. But like Monaco's and stuff, Monaco, Henny, Remy, all that keep me up.
It's funny because like drinks like that make you tired, but like the hard liquors is like what keeps you like actively drunk. If that makes it like actively fucked up, that shit can
Hmm.
get dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well
What do you
you
have a go?
huh?
I don't say you have like a go to liquor.
Yeah. Right now I've been on Patron, tequila a lot. I ain't gonna say Patron, but tequila.
She put you on that shit, didn't you? Didn't she?
Nah, look, I was the one that was like, she ain't drink at all, like
Oh, for
she'd
real?
be like, yeah, she was like, I need a sweet drink, or I need this, I need that. And I'm thinking the sweet drink is something like some Hennessy and
And
Coke.
Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, nah, I'm like, bro, I don't know what to make for her to like it. And then we would go out and she'd get the tequila sunrise. Like she loved those tequila sunrises. And for me, I'm just over there like, let me get a Patron on the rocks. Yeah, I'm not in the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
But nah, she put me on to some drinks like the Modelo's and stuff, or some mixed drinks she put me on too. But as far as like actual hard liquor, it was like, nah, I like bringing that to the crib and try to
I
mix it
don't
up.
drink. I don't drink beer too much. Like I said, I don't drink Cerveza like that too much. But when I do, it's like Dos Equis. I don't mind Dos Equis. You
Yeah.
know,
You
that's
ever
like a
tried Angry Orchard?
that shit's sweet to me. You know,
Yeah.
that tastes like carbonated apple juice. That tastes like a Manzanita de Sol. You know those
Yeah.
sodas. It tastes just like that because you can't even taste the alcohol in
That's why I like it.
it.
After
Yeah,
like three
they
of them, I'll
good.
be,
They
yeah.
good. I'll drink them. If they're around for sure. But shit, I like to get creative with tequila. I'll mix it around, put the little chamoy on the side of the cup. I don't know if you ever
Yeah.
tried that shit, but
That's what my girl be doing. Yeah. That's something she'll put me on to.
yeah, that's some good shit right there for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Put the little tahini in there. She'll mix that in there.
A
I
little
be
lime in
playing my
there.
game. Yeah, I
Yeah, she
go.
put you on. She put
Yeah,
you on the drinks.
I be playing my game and shit. She'll bring it to me. I'll be like, damn, what's this? This shit
Yeah,
spicy.
spicy but good, spicy but sweet.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
You
Well, no,
what I
go
was
ahead.
about to say, um, I was gonna ask you, so what's your plan as far as like the stream and stuff? Like, you just going,
So I could tell you, I'm still fairly new with podcasting and stuff like that. I've only been doing it for about a year. Before that, I was strictly just focusing on boxing and mixed martial arts. Um, Ever since I started having more like health problems and stuff like that, and even going through this surgery, I kind of had more time to focus more on social media and podcasting. So it's almost like I found a new passion, I guess you could say. Yeah, new passion.
yeah,
So I just want to keep doing this and keep building it, see how far it could go.
yeah, go ahead, take off then.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully as big as no jumper. Honestly, so I could tell you, I don't know if you watched the Shark Tank. Shark. That's the honestly, I got my inspiration from him. I started watching him a year ago, and I was like, let me try doing this shit. Because I
Yeah,
feel like if you like talking to people, you like networking and meeting people, this is something you could do.
yeah.
You know.
I definitely like talking to people for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if it's something like you could easily get paid for too. Why not?
Hmm. Right, right. That's cool. That's cool, man. I like that this generation is like they not like we not really thinking that like we gotta work a 9 to 5 our whole life. We really trying to branch out, do our own thing, run our own business.
Yeah.
Even if it ain't social media, it's more like I don't know. We looking into a lot of stuff. I feel like so that's good.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I know a lot of people my age looking into TikTok and shit, trying to make money off TikTok. That's a little hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's hard to do.
Yeah, I
Like
heard they
I,
get paid like 2 cent per thousand views or something like that.
well, there's that, and the people that go live and like get sent gifts and stuff like that. Like
Gifts.
I feel like with that, you got to rely on people, on your viewers to send you gifts to get money.
Yeah,
Um, It's
it
cool.
can be yeah, it can be a good little side hustle because I know I be doing like the music reviews and sometimes I be skipping the line. One day I ain't had the patience to wait. I skipped the line like 4 times, so he made 20 just off of me. And even when I skipped the line, I still had to wait because his other dude skipped the line 3 times. So off of two people, he had like 300 people in there. Off of two people, he just made $40 in less than 20 minutes. So it's
Yeah,
like that can be that I feel like it's decent.
yeah.
And
There's
not
people.
even me doing it. It's like more people skipping the line. So
Yeah,
yeah,
there's definitely people making a living buying houses and all kinds of nice shit just because they go live or they post on TikTok.
yeah,
It's crazy as fuck.
yeah, bro. I'd be scared to do that though. Honestly, I always thought that like even if I'm like streaming my games or whatever, see the music is different because I know I can continuously make music. I don't know if I can
Yeah,
continuously make money off of like TikTok, because it ain't based on me. It's based on other people. So it's
and
like I'll be scared.
that's where I throw a little bit of shade at it because it's like at the same time like they're going live and they're in a sense begging people to send them gifts. So in
Yeah.
a way they're kind of like an e beggar, an e hobo type of deal.
Almost, yeah, almost. I mean, I'm gonna put it like this: if they giving out good, whatever you want to call content, I guess it's
Yeah.
like I wouldn't put it that way, but yeah, I literally be coming across some people that's like send gifts, and I'm just like, for what? Like you just sitting there, like you ain't doing nothing, you just sitting
Yeah,
there.
and there's definitely people that do that on TikTok, and I'm like, why are they? Why?
Yeah,
I question why people are actually sending them gifts because it's like they're demanding it from them.
yeah,
Like they're gonna
yeah.
demand it. I don't want to send it.
Yeah, bro. I seen this one girl. Like, I don't know why I don't follow her at all. I don't know why she pop up all the time, but bro, she literally wears something so it's gonna attract people, and
Yeah,
she barely even talk, and she just getting paid, bro. And I be like, this shit is crazy. Like one day she was like, this girl is mad because I literally just paid my rent in like 5 minutes.
yeah,
Like they were sending her so much stuff, and I was like, damn, bro. I'm like, damn.
yeah. It's crazy, and there's people that use multiple TikTok accounts, just multiple phones,
Yeah,
just hooked up, pointing it at them, streaming from different accounts.
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like even if people block that shit, she's streaming on a whole nother account that's gonna pop up.
yeah.
It's
Me
just
and my me
crazy.
and my cousin did that, but we did it for ourselves. So we was trying to give ourselves like more likes and stuff. So we made
Yeah,
like different profiles and like whenever we post a video, we do like get us at least like 6 likes to start off, and then I
yeah.
go to his page and do it. He'll go to mine, so I go to like 12 likes, and it's like let TikTok go from there. Let it do it from there.
I could tell you like if you were to give each other like 1,000 likes, that's gonna bring a shit ton more viewers in. That's like a little cheat.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard though, cause it's like on TikTok, I can make like up to like 10 accounts on the same like phone, I think, if that makes sense. Something
Yeah.
like that. I ain't really do the math, but something like that. But if it's like 1,000, it's like, damn, I need 1,000 people to do that shit. Now I need like 10 people to make 10 accounts, and that's kind of hard because.
Well, no, people will spam like they'll just keep spamming that shit, and it brings them more
Yeah.
likes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that then.
So
I
like
want the
say
likes
so
though.
so like say you and your cousin go streaming again like that. If he were to just keep tapping until that shit hit 1,000, you're gonna get more viewers and vice versa type of deal.
Oh,
So
I
that's what
get
I'm
what you're
saying. That's
saying.
like yeah, that's like a little cheat to bring in more viewers type of deal. And I feel
Yeah,
like that's what people.
you saying on the live, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I be doing that
yeah,
with my girl. Like she be doing her hair live and stuff, and like I be at work, and like while she doing that, I just be scrolling. Then I see, I be like, I do it as much as I can, and then like I
yeah,
scroll some more, and then it pop up again, and I do it again. And I be like,
yeah, yeah.
shit, why
Oh,
not? I don't even watch it though. I just kind of like I'll watch it, like for like 10 seconds, and then I like it, and then just scroll.
yeah, but that's cool though because you want to get big with music, her want to get big with social media. Like that could be a power couple for real. Like
Yeah,
that's definitely something y'all could do for sure.
yeah. We trying because like on her not on her music, on her videos, one of them got like 102K views or whatever. But like on her video, she'll put my music behind it. So all them people viewing it hearing my music. So it's
Yeah,
like a combination.
yeah, hell yeah. That's
Yeah,
like I said, power couple. That's the way to go. Hell yeah.
yeah,
Shit. Well, shit. That's the hour, man. Honestly, that was a good conversation. Feel like there's a good little vibe there. Keep doing the music shit for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and give it some listens too. Have
All
some
right.
more people listen to it as well. I got you.
I'm gonna tell you my favorites though. Don't go and just listen to the random ones.
I,
So I got the
I,
Hate It. So I got the Hate It, which was it's a video. You can see that on YouTube. And then I got No Pressure. And
okay,
then what would be my third one? Shaking, I guess. It's called like shaking, like shaking a bottle. So
okay.
No
You
Pressure.
got the YouTube. You got the YouTube linked on your IG, right?
I believe it might be my YouTube or my United Masters. I feel like it might be both.
Okay.
So
Shit,
but
I'll go people.
I can send it to you though. I'll just directly send it to you if you want me to.
Yeah, hell yeah, send that shit. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah.
All right, I got you.
Shit. All right, bro. It was good
All
vibing
right,
with you.
bro. Yep.
Hell
Appreciate it.
yeah. Oh yeah, so it's gonna post on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. So I'll go ahead and send you the links right when it's posted and everything.
All right, bet. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yep.